Alright, let's get serious. At this point, there are very few things that the Genshin Impact fandom cares about, and depending on what attracts you to the game, you fall into some very different camps. You have your meta players, calculators in hand determining the highest damage humanly possible. You have your lore aficionados, trying to derive greater meaning from every single text found within Lisa's library. But one group far eclipses both of them, and that's ship fans. I've stayed relatively silent on this topic because I personally don't hold that much interest in this side of the community, but there is no denying the impact it holds on many players' enjoyment of the game. So, in order to stop anyone from asking me this ever again, I've decided to lay out my top 10 ships in Genshin, and after this, I will never take another question about ships again. Because of the absolutely ludicrous number of ships in the game, I've decided to have a system that helps me organize them. Essentially, I will only be talking about ships in the game that I feel are the very best at a specific genre that it's catering to. People really enjoy ships that resonate with their favorite tropes, so it's important that we pick from the very best of those. With all that cleared up, let's get right down to business with our list. Number 10. We're starting off with an interesting choice, but hear me out. Our number 10 slot was taken by this couple on the boat in Inazuma Harbor. Now, compared to the vast amount of more important ships in Genshin that get far more screen time, you're probably wondering, why did I pick this one? Well, the answer's quite easy. It's the most simple and straightforward ship on the list. Being NPCs with no backstory we know of, you can easily make up your own convincing narrative about them. It even changes depending on what time of day you see them. Here, we see a young love blossoming as a young fisherman comes into shore after a long day. At another time, she's wishing him farewell on a safe voyage. It's a slice of life, wholesome romance, just as simple as the vessel that the man is standing on. This ship stands in direct contrast to the political complexities and relationships found in the rest of Inazuma, so it offers a refreshing change of pace. Number 9. The ship getting built in Liyue Harbor. Okay, you might consider this cheating since it's not technically in the water, but I think it deserves a spot on the list. The main theme here is potential. People love a story of personal growth, and what screams growth more than being built literally in front of your eyes? Number 8. It's somewhat silly compared to the others, but it's my list, and I think that the food stall ship deserves more love. I personally find that food brings people together, and having lived in a major city for the last 4 years, the little stand reminds me so much of the different food trucks that dot my own city. Each piece of fruit and other delicious morsels give this stall a sense of character that many other ships don't have. Compared with some story importance by the uncle standing next to the stall, and I think many people will agree with me on this ranking. Number 7. It's Dvalin. We're really stretching the definition of a boat today. No. Next up is the boat on Nazuchi Beach. This vessel has been torn in half and has seen some better days. This is a tragic tale of loss and regret. It brings all that heartfelt drama and intrigue that any good ship needs. Number 6. This specific bamboo ship. Now, there are tons of different bamboo ships here. What makes this one so special? Well, a bunch of things actually. It sports a couple major key differences. First, there's the common chest on it, showing that it's taking care of its finances. And second, handrails. This is a ship that will keep you safe and have your best interest in mind. I view this as the perfect rags to riches story. This ship understands that it's not in the best of situations and is actively trying to fix that, and I can respect it. Number 5. The ship with the kids in Liyue Harbor. Now this one's a classic. Made famous by the constant commissions we've had to take at it, this ship clearly encapsulates that childhood friend trope. A group of kids spending their days enjoying life and playing pirates, making memories that will truly last them a lifetime. Number 4. The ship that takes you to the Pearl Galley. Liyue Harbor naturally has some of the best contenders, being a port and all. This one's interesting as it serves a distinctly different role than the other ships here. That being, its whole purpose is that it serves as a fast travel route to the Pearl Galley. Now, why do I like it enough to put it up at number 4? Well, it all comes down to its reliability. In this game, most ships can't or won't go anywhere, kinda defeating the purpose as a mode of transportation. This, however, will take you to your intended destination every time. And I have to say, in style too. The inside of this boat is one of great leisure, signifying your transition into this new lap of luxury. Number 3. And that smooth transition could not come at a better time, because my number 3 boat is the Pearl Galley itself. The Pearl Galley encapsulates the essence of that luxurious power fantasy. Employees are stationed everywhere. Small tables have hushed conversations, and a stage for your own personal poetry hour. The ship really comes alive at night, truly showing you that no expense was spared with this vessel, giving you every creature comfort your heart could desire. Number 2. The Alcor. You're probably not surprised that this ship is so high up on my list. Plain and simply, it's such a good ship that it's got its own teleporter point. Here, you're free to live your life as a pirate that braves any kind of storm. Filled to the brim with cutthroats, intricate designs, and stolen treasure, no wonder Vday prides herself in such a fantastic vessel. Finally, we come down to our number 1. And you're probably thinking to yourself, what could possibly be better than pirates? There's really only one ship that can take the first place spot. That being the Wave Rider. The Wave Rider is Genshin's only canonical ship, being the only mobile ship where you're freely allowed to explore the high seas and engage in maritime battles. I've been a huge fan of this one ever since its debut in the 1.6 update, and I feel proud to call it my number 1. So, are you satisfied with my list? Is this what you expected? Leave a comment down below about your favorite of these oceanic vessels, and be sure to subscribe to catch all of our other fantastic videos. Take care!